Earlier today, we heard from Governor Doug Ducey in the State of the State address for Southern Arizona. He talked about a Tucson-based program that focuses to cure ex-convicts of drug abuse, and he likes it so much he would like to duplicate it in Maricopa County. The program he praised is an experimental program from Arizona Corrections Department that puts ex-cons into drug treatment so they don't sink back into drug abuse and crime. Pima County Attorney Barbara LaWall has had a similar program for about 4 years. Not in Your Side's Craig Smith has more on what the governor addressed today.
It's a long-standing tradition for governors to bring a version of their State of the State address to Tucson. In a lunch hosted by the Tucson Metro Chamber of Commerce, the governor said his policies pulled the state budget out of the red, and he promised to keep lawmakers from spending the state back into the hole. He promised to boost money for public schools, largely by convincing voters to approve a May 17th referendum to tap money from land the state owns.
This all comes from the proposition, but it has supplemental funds from the budget and the general fund that will add to it. These are additional dollars, and they're significant, so people need to be engaged on this.
Tucson Chamber CEO Mike Varney likes the sound of the governor's call to improve trade with Mexico and reduce excess regulation that he says can hold businesses back.
I applauded for everything having to do with economic expansion. If we can get our economy growing here in Arizona, we can solve a lot of other problems, and I know the governor's behind that philosophy 100%.
Now, the governor also talked about cracking down on parents who are behind on child support and spoke of reworking the child foster care system to make it easier for family members like grandparents to gain custody of children.